This call is being recorded. Well, hi there. Um, I'm not sure if you can hear me. If you can hear me, can I?
Yes, we can hear you, Lenny.
Let's see here. Outstanding. Thank you for that. Well, welcome to the call tonight. My name is Lene Hicks. I'm here from Seattle, Washington, welcoming you to hear from our speaker tonight, Melanie Levitz. And, I'm so excited to share her with you. She is a Air Force veteran in the reserves. She's got 22 years, is retiring at the beginning of the next year, which is very exciting for someone so young. I won't say too much. I'll let her tell you her story, but she's been with this type of project for almost 14 years. Self-made woman. She's an author, a good friend, and I believe 50-50 in this great thing, which will make sense in a minute. There's a saying, if we hold up a picture of 50 Cent and say, if you understand, if you know, you know. And I'll let her explain that too. I'm very excited to introduce you to Melanie Levitz.
Yay! Hello, everybody. Thanks for the introduction, Lene out of Seattle. I truly appreciate you and your leadership, and congratulations
Melanie,
on
you're
you.
muted.
Can you hear me okay? I am unmuted. Can you hear me? 1, 2. All right. It looks like I have volume on my side. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. First of all, welcome to our Blitz. And if somebody invited you tonight, let us know in the chat who invited you. As Lene said, I am Melanie Levitz out of Fort Lauderdale near Miami. And I don't know about you guys. I see Deborah here and Marty and Meech and Claire and Don and so many of you guys. But I don't know about your story, but for me, growing up was not the easiest thing to do. I kind of learned what not to do growing up. I don't know if you guys can relate. Maybe put a 1 in the chat if you can. I know every family has a troublemaker, right? Well, I was raised by 2. They say 2 negatives equal a positive. Well, that's me. So because I grew up in that environment, I decided to actually join the Air Force. As Lene said, I'll be here retiring after 22 years, 12 years active duty, and the last 9 in the reserves. And I'm super excited because the reason why I joined was to actually travel the world. If you love travel, put an airplane emoji in the chat, because it was my passion ever since as a kid. And when I saw that I could get my education done through the government, I was like, this is a no-brainer. Travel and free education, I'm all in. And I'm so glad that I did, because as you heard from Lene, almost 14 years ago, I actually saw this introduction of this industry 14 years ago from one of my officers in the Air Force who used to fly the B-52. I don't know if you could see it behind me in this picture frame, but he was a radar navigator, and he's like, Melanie, I have something you got to see. Probably how somebody invited you here tonight, right? Yeah, I see you guys. And I saw it, and it was all about travel. It was all about saving a ton of money, being able to vacation more for pennies on the dollar, and I was all in. And here tonight, I'm going to show you at the end how I have been able to do this, what I'm doing now, full time for the last 10 years, simply by sharing this idea with my friends and my family, probably someone how and they invited you. So let's go ahead and jump right into this so you can see more about what we're doing here with our awesome concept called Club Secrets. Let me move some of my cameras away so I can see my screen before I do. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna have to close the chat. There we go. All right, here we go. So again, welcome to Club Secret, the good life. As I said earlier, when I saw this, I was active duty in the Air Force. I was actually a student in college, and my plan was to stay in the Air Force. I was becoming a foreign language officer. I wanted to retire with a higher pay grade to create more income when I retired. And little did I know, by saying yes to this industry, it would drastically impact my life, both financially and, of course, spiritually and emotionally, and just a ton of fun that has been created. And as you can see on the right, that's me today at my last duty station in Hill Air Force Base. But because of this idea, I've been able to travel to 44 countries all around the world, places like Cloud9 in Fiji or Victoria Falls and holding baby lions in Africa. Of course, partying in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day with my very best friend, and checking off bucket list in Rockefeller Center, New York, Times Square, and even seeing the Great Lakes in Canada, which is really, really cool. So besides that, I actually became an international speaker and trainer, flying to places like Australia and Singapore and Cyprus to teach people on how to create a residual income that, again, I'll share with you at the end on how you can do that for yourself through the same concept if it's something that you're interested in. But besides all the fun and all the money, I also got and obtained a lot of personal development in this industry, which I love the most. And I actually became the person I wanted to marry, I became the person I wanted to marry. And this is my amazing husband. We'll be celebrating 2 years of marriage next month. So I'm very pleased and honored to have met him and been able to experience such an amazing journey the last few years. So before we get into what this is all about, I want to show you a little video that gets you into a place that helps you understand what our members are experiencing, because unfortunately I can't bring you over to Hawaii. I know some of you guys are out there in Oahu right now, and let you try out Hawaii and tell me how it feels, right? Or how you like it. So this video gets as close as possible to that experience with our members experiencing it for themselves. So here, take a look at this.
I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. Get ready for a battle, 'cause you know that I was born for this. I was born for this. Never met a match I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. I told you I was born for this. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. I was born
For this.
for this.
Yes. I don't know about you, but I was definitely born to live the good life. If you're born to live the good life, put your number 8, my favorite number, I have it on my wrist, if you're born to live the good life as well. Just so you know a little about our company, we are family owned. This is run by brothers and sisters, which is super. It's been around for over 20 years. We're in all 50 states, now in 60 different countries, debt free with $3 billion in sales. And we have world-class products from the Dead Sea Skincare and clean, holistic, organic nutrition line. Of course, we have headquarters all around the world. We're based out of Scottsdale, Asia, Europe, and we're even in the top 100 direct sales. What's really cool about Club Secret is we have 3 industries under one roof. How cool is it to know that you can look your best, feel your best, and experience your best with Club Secret? We're going to jump into experience first, because as I said before, traveling is my favorite. And what's really cool about our company is we've been around for quite some time, but we're still brand new because we just launched our travel aspect only 2-3 years ago in March of 2021 here at the Circa Pool in Las Vegas. We couldn't go indoors with large groups back then, so we did a party outdoors. They can't stop us. And we have amazing benefits, such as member daily savings up to $4,000 a year at 1 million retailers, and of course, 80,000 events. Like if you're going to go see the movies or you want to go to the theme parks, I know Halloween is coming up. I definitely want to go see Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios. So I get to just log onto my website and get discounted tickets because I'm a member of this awesome club. And so did Jared with his movie tickets. Hear a message from him.
Jared Ojeda here from Atlanta, Georgia, Riverdale in particular. I wanted to take my son out to the movies, but I saw the prices. I was like, oh, I can't do it. But then I looked up on member deals, saw over a 40% savings. So instead of paying $66, we paid $33. I thank member deals.
That's a big savings. Now you can go to the movies and not break the bank, right? So great job, Jared. Thank you for sharing. And we also have our a la carte shopping experience with our Pro Search engine, where you can book flights, hotels, car rentals, excursions, cruises, experience with over 2 million properties all around the world at wholesale prices. You'll see places like Vegas, of course, Caesar's Palace, 79% savings. Huge, huge deals. We have the Astoria. If you like 5-star resorts, you're saving 43% savings in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you want to go to the marinas, condo, come visit me here in Miami, 84% savings. You're getting $781 off the best online price with our Pro Search engine. We even do Mexico, of course. Look at this, $4,800 on Expedia. With our Pro Search, it's only $1,400, saving you $3,400. You can go a few times if you like, right? We also do Bali. That's on my bucket list. If it's on yours, put a 4 in the chat. This price is ridiculous. Again, 73% savings for 7 nights. How cool is that? But what I love most is our escapes, which are our curated trips that allows you to go and book on your own or with a group. If you have a bachelorette party or a family reunion, or you just want to get away with your spouse, you have those options across 80 different options to choose from. Places like Thailand, where 80 of my friends just left 2 days ago, and they're getting a huge deal for $549 for 7 nights. And that includes your excursions, massages, temples, breakfast, dinner, round trip transfers to and from the airport. And that's what's so great about our escapes, because everything is included. So it's a click it, no planning, book it and go, which is really, really cool. We have cruises across Greece. And of course, who doesn't want to see Dubai, right? 7 nights for $556 to stay at a 4 or 5-star resort. And what's really cool is we don't just do trips and travel, but we also do experiences like Super Bowl tickets or the Kentucky Derby, or my favorite is music events and concerts. We even have car shows and Formula F1 races. And what's really cool is we have access to our own Be Well telemedicine doctor available 24/7 with 0 copay, low wait times, and electronic prescriptions available at your local pharmacy within 30 minutes or less, all through the app on your phone. Hear a message from here. Oh, there we go.
Maygras from Minnesota. I just want to say thank you, Be Well, for a great experience. I got a call that my son had a possible ear infection. I hopped on the telemedicine app on the way to pick him up. We got a consult with the doctor right away. He asked us if our pharmacy was the same. He called in a prescription. We got the prescription, had my son home within an hour, resting with the medication. Again, thank you, Be Well.
How awesome is that? No waiting in lines at the doctor's office. You have access, again, all through the apps on your phone. With everything that we just discussed, it's only $50 a month. Huge value, huge savings. And not only that, we even give you a $50 monthly product credit. So when you spend $150 a month on products, you get to take $50 off. So now you're getting $150 worth of products for only $100 just for being a club member. And as we said before, we want you to feel your best too. So we partnered up with this guru, I like to call Dr. Howard Cohen, who even owns his own Cohen Health Institution in California, where it's like a one-stop shop healing center with over 300 holistic medicines. And he's been able to treat over 50,000 patients, train 50 doctors, and has been internationally awarded and recognized for producing the cleanest products on the market. Since I've been a part of Club Secret for the last 3 years, I have not seen anybody come as close to our holistic line as far as clean products than I have seen ever. So you definitely want to try these out because they're organic, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, nightshade-free, gluten-free, and even kosher certified. These products will help you with your energy, your gut health, discomfort, weight loss. And one of my favorites is the digestion right here. I absolutely love this because I don't know about you, but it's really hard for me to say no to my fried foods. So when I'm feeling full or too full because I overate, I take these and it breaks down all my fats, sugars, and carbs and helps me feel better again. So you definitely want to keep that in your purse when you're going out to eat. And what's really cool is we do our Club Fit challenges every 60 days. And I took first place, losing 15 pounds in 60 days, and actually doing it a step further and going 5 months and losing 32.5 pounds to compete for my very first fitness show at the age of 40, all because of the help of our nutrition line. And as we said earlier, we like to make you look good too, right? Who doesn't want to, who wants to age backwards, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to look younger longer. Well, if you haven't noticed, the Dead Sea has been around for over 5,000 years. And the reason why it's so special, and to this day, the most visited spa in the world, almost 2 million people still travel there to reap its natural healing powers, simply because it's the lowest point on Earth, which means that all the natural minerals migrate there. And there's 12 that come from this location exclusively that you can't get anywhere else in the world. So we have products that help with facial care, body care, eyewear, eye care, like eyelashes, no longer needed because we have amazing mascara. And even the men's line is phenomenal as well. Sometimes I like to use my husband's just to have a faster routine. But I love the age defying line, especially this one right here, the Radiance water. This is hydrating water straight from the Dead Sea. And I simply just pour in my hands, put it on my face. And sometimes that's just all I do if I have a lazy night. But my most favorite is the mud soap, simply because I suffered from adult acne around my chin and my jawline. And it was very embarrassing until I started using this mud soap that not only helps with acne for those teenagers, but also helps with razor bumps and so much more. So you definitely want to keep this on hands at minimum. But as you can see, when I started in December of 2020, I had dark complexions. I wish I would have got a picture of my acne, but within a week, I actually had lighter skin. And of course, within a year later, now 3 years later, I actually stopped wearing facial makeup. And I was told I looked in my 30s just yesterday when I was at my therapist. What's really cool about our club is we have a 50-50 loyalty program, which simply means that being a member every month and buying a few of your products that we have in store, like instead of getting your shampoos or your conditioners or your lotions at your local pharmacy or your grocery store, change where you're buying your products, buy them from your own store. And when you do that every single month for 12 consecutive months, guess what? You're going to get a free getaway. How cool is that? Just for staying loyal with our membership, we're going to give you a getaway to be able to take an exclusive trip that you can choose from, either a 7-night hotel getaway, a cruise for 2, or an endless European experience. The 7-day hotel getaway is valued at up to $7,000 and sleeps anywhere between 2 to 8 people. You can go to Park Royale Beach for $99 for an activation fee instead of paying $1,000 is a huge savings, and that's for 4 people. So now you can ask your friends to pay $25 for an amazing experience per person. That's a huge, highly discounted rate, right? Or you can go to Hilton in Scottsdale. Again, this one sleeps 4 with 36 whole golf course, or you can choose from an excursion a cruise getaway that I've seen even sleeps up to 14 people, or no, excuse me, 14 nights on an Australian cruise. So it's not even up to 5 days. And just recently I've seen Disney cruises that are 75% off, but you have access to for 2 people to be able to experience this. And check out what our group just went on just recently here on their getaway cruise.
We are out here on the Ruby Princess. We are chilling at sea 2023. We've got a group of people with us on this experience. This trip has been hands down one of the greatest vacations I've ever been on. Meeting some of the people we've never met. The culture has been absolutely phenomenal. I cannot express how much you need to be on one of these.
We have had the best time on this chillin' vacation.
Hey guys, my name is Olu from Toronto, Canada. Originally from Nigeria, living the good life, guys. I've been on a bunch of cruises, but this is far the best cruise. Not just because of the food, the entertainment, but the people I've been with. The family ship. If you haven't been on a getaway, welcome to the good life.
There you have it. As you can see, they have a ton of fun on these getaways, and that cruise would have normally cost $1,800, but because it was included in their membership, they paid $0, which is really cool. And our newest and latest and greatest experience getaway is our Endless European, where we get the food and you get the room. No, we get the room and you get the food. For an unlimited dine and stay for up to an entire year. You can go as many times as you want to Europe and stay across 500 different hotels and resorts across 20 different countries in Europe, and no paying resort fees or taxes. You're simply just paying for the food. You don't have to eat there, but it is way less than what it would cost to go and pay for the room. I've seen anywhere between 35 euros up to 125 euros per day, even to stay in a castle, which is really cool. But if you need a vacation now and you don't want to wait an entire year, then no worry, we got you covered. You can join with our lifestyle pack and simply get some products with our nutrition line and our wellness line that's valued up to $2,400 for only $400. This includes your first month of Club Secret membership and the one-time activation fee as well. So that's our club, how you can look good, feel great, and experience the world. Before we go into our next segment, I would love to bring on Lene back and just share her experience really quickly on what the Marival residence was for her like on her very first escape as well. Take it away, Lene.
Well, let me tell you something. That was an experience and a half. I had a blast. My first time in Mexico, crazy good. We stayed at, as she said, the Marival. It was a 4-diamond facility. I mean, I should be treated like a queen. They recognized it and did exactly that. The food was amazing. We danced up in the rooftop bar. The beaches were like right there around the corner. I'm telling you, they did these shrimp corn dog things with remoulade sauce. I mean, it's been a couple of months. I'm still thinking about these things. The people were amazing. The excursions were outstanding. We went and saw Rhythm of the Night, and I mean, the people, all of it, fantastic. And the price point was ridiculous. You can't compare. My friend lives in Mazatlan 6 months out of the year. It was her birthday weekend, so she met me down there, and I said, you should book your room through me in the club. She's like, no, it's not a problem. I'm only going to stay a couple of days. She had to pay what I paid for 5 days, 4 nights for 2 days to include the all-you-can-eat package. And she looked at me with a little bit of shame face, I have to admit. It was an amazing time.
Yeah, I love that. Great story. Thank you for sharing, Lene. And just so people have an idea, that was 65% off on that trip during a holiday, Memorial Day weekend. So I'm sure your friend definitely wish she would have booked through you. So that's how we're living the good life with Club Secret. And the next thing I want to share with you at the very end here for another 10 minutes or so is what drastically impacted my life. Because when I said yes, I was all in with the travel aspect. I said, this is a no-brainer. I absolutely love it. Of course, I want to save on my vacations. Who wouldn't, right? And when my friend told me that I could share this idea with my friends and simply push play on a video or invite somebody to a live event like somebody invited you here tonight, and make some extra income, I thought, yeah, I'm in for that part too, because why not? I mean, I'm going to share it regardless. But when he asked me how much I wanted to make, That's when I was clueless, because at the time I told you I was a student. I had no idea about businesses. I never heard about this industry before. So I didn't know how to answer him. I was 28 years young, living paycheck to paycheck. And I actually got started maxing out my credit card to join. So I looked at him and I was like, well, to pay off my credit card would be a great start. And next thing I know, I made all my money back in my very first month. I ended up going to some events right away and hanging out with successful people that were willing to teach me how to create financial abundance, time freedom, something I never even heard of. I just thought people would retire by 60 and figure out, a part-time income to work for fun or whatever and live their best life, right? I didn't know people were retiring in their 20s, 30s, or even 40s way before their 60s because of this industry. So because I said yes, I've been able to retire myself 10 years ago from the workforce and live my life full time, be able to create a team of 11,000 people in over 20 countries, creating $1 million income within 10 years has definitely been transformational. So just be open is what I would suggest. This is definitely not something that we would push on you to do, but we would definitely just ask that you be open to understanding what's available. And a term that I never heard before was this, residual income. I heard of residual bills, right? Your phone bill, your water bill, your electric bill, they kept coming every month, right? Unless you turned it off, but nobody does that. Well, what if you can replace your residual bills with residual income? That's what I call time freedom. And what's really cool is we're in the travel industry. The travel industry alone is worth $9.25 trillion. Wouldn't it be cool to have a fraction of that? Yeah, definitely. And not only that, we're also in the wellness industry as well as skincare and beauty. We have 7 ways to earn income between product sales, direct bonuses, leadership check matches, and 2 monthly residual incomes, whereas other companies don't, they only have 1. We have 2. And of course, annual trips are very exciting as well. If you haven't read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I would highly suggest reading it. That was the very first book my sponsor handed me to help me understand what this quadrant right here in front of you really means, because we're so used to and conditioned to going to school, get a good job, or getting good grades to get a good job, right? But we failed to understand that we were making money by simply exchanging our time. If you didn't exchange time for money, you weren't getting paid, right? And then we realized, well, what if we create our own business? We establish our own careers with our own establishments, right? But we failed to realize that owners of businesses actually work more than the employees. Whereas becoming a business owner of a system and leveraging other people's time is really where you can find financial freedom. Leveraged income, where J. Paul Getty, one of the first billionaires in the world, said that I'd rather have 1% effort of 100 men than 100% effort of my own, which is really cool. Because now when you're leveraging other people's time and everyone is doing what we're doing and you're creating income while you're sleeping, that's when we can start teaching you how to make your money work for itself as becoming an investor. In this business, you can join as an agent for only $49 a year. Now, let's stop for a second. $49 to have your own business is unheard of. And that's why a lot of people don't take it serious. Because if you were to spend $499,000, you probably would take it a little more serious, right? Most franchises cost anywhere between $300 to a couple $1 million to start. Well, here in this industry, you can see there's a low upfront cost and a low risk. To go all in, to become an agent and become a loyal 50-50 member with our club, it's only $149. But when you help other people do that, that's when you start seeing real true freedom, financial freedom. Because when you have 5 people on the left and 5 people doing the 50-50 program with you, you just now started a residual income of $50 a month. A belief check, right? Pretty cool. That will waive your monthly fee. Pretty simple to do. Well, when we continue to do that and we help those 5 get their 5, you earn these cool dog tags, and now your monthly residual goes up to $200. But we don't stop there, right? What if you help those people get their 5? Now you're at 25 paying $500, 50-50 pays $1,000, 100 pays $2,000, and it just keeps going up and up and up. Depending on how many people you show, how many people you help, will drastically impact your residual income. This residual bonus alone pays $20,000 a month. Remember, this is only one of 7 ways that we get paid. And this bonus alone is expected to go up to $1 million a month. Now ask yourself this question. Where you work today, is it possible to make $1 million a month where you work? For me in the Air Force, definitely not. So I asked myself, why not give this a shot? See, one of the most financially well-off people in the world, Warren Buffett, I'm sure you heard, if he owns 3 network marketing companies himself and says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll probably work till you die, is so, so true. And of course, what you put into this is what you get out of it. You can't just become a member of the gym, not go to the gym and get the results that you want, right? You got to go show up. You got to go put in the work. But what's really cool is we help do it with you. We have such an amazing training program between our regional training events that we just had last weekend, all across the United States, and our next upcoming national event I hope to see you at in New Orleans during Halloween will be an amazing experience, helping you have some fun, bringing your whole family for a lot of great adventures, and of course, learning about your business, meeting the corporate staff, the owner, the top leaders. And of course, we also have our inner circle where you can just simply listen to while you're working out over the app on your phone, or of course, when you're driving in your car to and from work, to help you stay engaged and learn more about the skill set that it takes to have success in this business. But as we always say, money is time. Time is money, right? So there are 4 phases of growth. We have the formulation phase, which every company goes through. And this is the beginning stages. There's concentration, where there starts to have creation of tools and systems, and belief starts to build up. And just before concentration, or just after concentration, I should say, is a momentum of massive people coming in and joining the company, right? Or a business. And of course, stability, like Apple, Nike, all these big names are very well-known companies and are very stable, which is very hard to create an abundant amount of income if you join past the momentum stage. Well, what's really cool about Club Secret is we are just before the momentum stage. So there is no better time to get started right now. And I would say lock your position in immediately, because here's a little secret. Your friend that invited you here tonight, they're not just showing you, okay? They're showing a ton of other people. And if they invited somebody like me and I said yes right away, and you decided to go off to the side and wait on it, pray about it, meditate, talk to your spouse, do research, whatever the case may be, move money around, we've heard it all, okay? But if I come around, and as I mentioned before, and I built a team of 11,000 people with our amazing leaders across 20 countries, and if you decide to join after me and take the next position, which is totally cool, you would miss out on majority of all the sales that I would bring in, versus saying yes now and a potential Melanie coming in after you, you would reap all the benefits. That's why I handed my credit card to my friend, this slide right here. And I said, lock my position in, because I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person that says I rather say I'm glad I tried and it didn't work out than saying I wish I would have, right? Because I wish I would have been a part of the internet boom, or I wish I would have been a part of the whatever boom that we missed out on. So don't miss out on this opportunity. And what's really cool is we have some different packages that you can get started with. If you don't want to take care of your skin or take care of your body and your health, no problem. We have Club Max, which is just travel. You can join at $199, and that comes with your getaway. Or you can get a preview pack at $499 between the nutrition line or the skincare line with one getaway. Or if you're like me and a lot of people on here tonight, we go all in, because if you're going to invest in yourself, you might as well try a lot of products, right? And see what you like best, so you can share your experience with others. The Pro Pack is valued at almost $5,000, and you're getting it for $1,000. But here's what's really great about the Pro Pack. You get 2 getaways, and those all packages come with your first month of club membership included in your first month. And the preview pack and the Pro Pack also comes with the activation fee as well, which is really, really cool. And just to bring it to a close, again, you don't have to get one of those packs. You can wait the year on your 1-year anniversary and get the $149 pack, or you can just get the $100 and not become an agent and just be a customer as well. But if you're like us and you want a trip right away, then get at least the preview pack, okay? And before we close for the night, this is our founder. His name is Isaac Ben Shabbat. He's out in Scottsdale, Arizona, and he migrated over from Israel to America with his family to live the American dream, right? Like a lot of us want to. And him and his family put everything on the line to create what we have today. And I have so much respect for him because not only did he put this amazing concept together for us to live the good life, but he also served as an Israeli Defense Air Force intelligence pilot, super elite group that you have to get called upon to actually be a part of. And he put all of that aside to be able to help communities, you, me, and all of us here tonight to be able to create generational wealth income. So here's a quick message from the founder himself, Isaac Ben Shabbat. All right, you saw it, and he is here, the founder of Secret, Isaac Ben Shabbat.
Thank you so much. So I'm sure you had a chance to look a little bit about what Secret is all about, our amazing products, the opportunity to be part of a business that is growing and give unique services that are so relevant to this time and age that we're living in. But what I want to tell you is that outside of the great products, which is going to make you look better and healthier and get you to experience the world, outside of the amazing compensation plan, at the end we're building a community over here in Secret. It's all about the relationship that we're going to have. I want you to imagine joining a business with your friends, a business that you can enjoy celebrating life together. You don't see it as a work and personal, it's become your life. You work with the people that you like, you hang out with them after that, and you get to grow together as a community. So being part of Secret means joining a community that understands that integrity, that love, culture, responsibility we have for one another is the key part of our successful. I'm so excited to get to see you hopefully in one of our events, to get to hear your story, and to see you become successful over here in our community. Bye-bye.
So there you have it. As you can see, this little chubby face has definitely been transformed. I absolutely love it. And as Isaac said, my most favorite part is the community. The people in the community have such amazing backgrounds, and the networking is awesome. You can find anybody in every aspect of life to give you advice or even help in whatever you may need help in. And it really is a family. So to come to a close, we like to keep it very simple. Some people, have a hard time to ask you if you're ready to get started. So just let your friend know, whoever invited you, if you're an A, B, or C tonight. If you're a C, that simply means that you want to get started as a customer first. Maybe you're not ready to join as an agent, and that's totally cool. We appreciate your support, especially if you can even give us some referrals of people that that would love to travel or even make some extra income. We would definitely appreciate that. But if you're a B, that simply means you're not sure which pack to pick, or if you should be an agent or just a customer. Let us know. I'll stick around here for a few more minutes after we end the recording to answer any kind of questions that you may have. But if you're like most of us, you want to just get started right away, you're an A, you're ready to join as an agent and be a part of our amazing company and our community. Welcome to the club. And of course, congratulations on getting started. Again, make sure that you get back with your friends. Let them know if you want to get a preview pack or if you like to become a loyalty member with us.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a gut scene I can take it for a ride. I had the premonition, now I found a rhythm where the music don't stop for life.